Evening and welcome to this generic travel vlog. Tomorrow morning, or realistically late tonight, I'm going to be flying from Shenzhen to Beijing on Hainan Airlines. I'm on the A330-300 aircraft this time. Last time I was on the A330-200, and apparently there's a better business class product on this plane, so I'm very anxious to try it out. I've got to get up really early to make the transfer to the airport. My hotel's actually closer to Hong Kong airport than it is to Shenzhen airport, and there is a massive thunderstorm going on outside at the moment, so hopefully that doesn't hold things up. Please press subscribe to follow my adventures around the world, and press the bell icon to receive a notification when a new video is released every week. The Joyi domestic lounge at Shenzhen is pretty abysmal. It is small and clinical. It feels like a hospital waiting room. Food selection is tiny and, quite frankly, very odd. I had a slice of plain sponge cake and what was labelled as small purple potato, which seemed to be exactly that. Welcome aboard. Hainan's A330-300 has a very nice cabin layout with a staggered 1-to-1 layout. This gives you a few different options in order of seat configurations, but no matter which one you choose, you will have direct aisle access. I chose a window seat, of course. The seat is very comfortable and extremely private. It has a small table next to it, and a good selection of reading material is included at the seat when you sit down, so you don't have to wait for it to be handed out. The newspapers are still doled out by the cabin crew. There was also a pen provided. I'm not sure if it was left there from the last person who sat in the seat or if it's included in every seat, but hey, free pen. In all seriousness though, pens should be included in every airline amenity kit. I always forget to bring one. Talking of which, for this short domestic flight, no amenity kit is provided, neither are noise cancelling headphones, just cheaper but still good noise isolating ones. The seat has enough nooks and crannies to store most of your stuff. I found it to be smartly laid out. In-seat power is provided, but it wasn't working on this flight. Oddly, there were no USB ports that I could find either. The seat is actually angled a bit towards the window, which means the entertainment screen is within arm's reach, saving having to stuff around with a remote. The entertainment was identical to my last flight on Hainan Airlines. Make sure to watch that video if you haven't already. The service was once again beyond exceptional, with cabin crew introducing themselves, explaining the flight details, and taking food orders. Despite there being no dedicated onboard chef on this flight, I was able to choose when I wanted my food delivered to me. The menu and drinks list are both much smaller than on the long-haul flight, as is to be expected.
Actually really hungry, but I also really want to try a sauteed sea snail, even though I know that I'm not going to finish that.
The amuse-bouche was roast beef and seared scallops, delightful. A tofu soup and a few accompaniments were provided as well. The main course arrived and was presented almost identically to the meal I had on my last flight, but this one was a big improvement in terms of flavour. The chicken had a great spicy kick to it, which was balanced very well with the sea snails, which were melt in your mouth delicious. I paired this with a Chilean Sauvignon Blanc. It was very rich and textural and the perfect match to Asian flavours. For dessert, I couldn't decide between my usual fruit plate or the coffee cheesecake, and so of course I had both, and both were great. Despite this only being a 3-hour flight, I actually managed to get a substantial sleep. The bed, even without a mattress, is extremely comfortable. The footwell could be a bit wider for my huge feet, but since it's not enclosed, it's not a big deal at all. I found the seat wide enough and the blanket effective enough that I was able to sleep constantly for about 2 hours while listening to Blue Planet. This was probably actually one of the best flights I've ever had, despite the terrible lounge, and I look forward to trying to beat it. The excellent seat is coupled with Hainan's airline's unmatched service to provide a truly 5-star airline product. It's highly recommended from me. Thanks for watching this generic travel vlog. Stay subscribed for my videos on what I get up to in China and North Korea. Happy travels!